This is episode 10 of Auditing Coaches' Personal Brands for better conversions to help them make more money. Now, the goal for this is to get these coaches to 25k a month. Now, hopefully from this, we'll be able to help a load more people. That's the goal, and that's what I am working towards doing. Not just this person, but you who's watching. So there's going to be tons of value on what you can, like things you can take away from this, even if you're not a coach yourself. Even though this is made for coaches, this is going to help coaches more. You're still going to be able to get bits of value from this. But yeah, to this video, the reason why I've not been posting for a few days is because I've gone ahead and looked at all my old videos, seeing what I can improve on so I can make them a lot better. So I've gone into 10 times more value in this video, and everything is just 100 times better. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Awesome. So this is obviously episode 10 of doing so. So today we have this guy called Matthew, and first glances at the profile. Honestly, it is not terrible. By the way, I'm caffeined up, so I'm gonna be on fire today. But yeah. So first glances, obviously it's not terrible. It's a bit long, the bio. Name field could be a little bit more specific, and the link is not very known, not very nice to look at. The profile picture, it's a good profile picture and will shape you as an authority figure, but I just don't think the text is necessary. It's supposed to be a personal brand. Have a separate account for your actual gym coaching itself, but have the personal brand as the main way to get leads, get clients, and have it separate to sort of business looking. I just think here it needs more like better thumbnails, because at the minute it's just free client results. I think having one and then shape like others will be a good idea. This is the reels. Let's just have a quick look. We're also going to be going on to the links itself, so it's going to be pretty cool. Views not terrible, getting 1,000 on average. This is the account. Now, the videos don't look awful at all, honestly. But you know, more on that shortly. I think you're doing the right thing, right type of videos. Just need to shape you as an authority. So without further ado, let's get straight into the changes. So first thing, remove text here. Profile picture will be really good because it's got you in it, it's got your whole face in it. Maybe just zoom in the profile picture, but not a big thing. But get the text removed, it'll look so much more clean. For the name field, I've just added on the science-based, so then it adds a little bit more authority, SEO, if we can write that there, SEO, and it allows your current audience and anyone who lands on your profile from paid ads or organic, they're going to be able to see what it is you do, and a lot more specifically, they're also going to be quite intrigued because not many people, including myself, know what science-based means sort of with online coaching. So they're going to have to take a deeper look into the profile to get an understanding of how it works and basically what it is. So it's quite a good thing actually. And the more you think about it, the more it makes sense really. Try get verified also, just because that will help with the SEO and making you look like an authority and making you look a lot more trustworthy. So that's a few things already. The bio now, it just adds a little bit more clarity and it just flows a lot better, because if you see on this one, you're having to press more to be able to open it up. People just want to be able to read it straight away. So important that gets done. And then also, of course, it has a DM CTA, leading people to the DMs, which is just the fucking best way to go. If you've seen some of my videos by now, you know that it is the best way to go, having a DM CTA leading them to a lead magnet, where they can get something for free. And in that lead magnet itself, this is what I'm going to do next video. I'm going to basically tell you how to sort of structure the lead magnet so you can take them from the free value to actually getting them on a call and booking them in. Let me just see what my batch is on. I've got plenty of time. And then for the link in bios, obviously YouTube, Calendly, Calendly for the people who are ready to take the next step straight away, which unless, if you're not running paid ads, it's going to be unlikely you're going to get a lot of people booking calls straight away on Instagram. You need to warm them up, and that's why having your profile optimized is so important, because it does that with the story highlights, the bio, and just results. But that's there for the few people who are, because you're not going to want to turn down people who are ready, which isn't going to be a lot, but it's obviously there, and it's not an empty, it's space that can be filled anyway. Then of course, having a YouTube to nurture the leads. We're going to go into a few ideas and sort of just how to structure the YouTube in the description and how to get them actually booking calls there in this video a bit later on. But yeah, so having them two links, very, very important. And then for the story highlights, I've changed all of them but the nutrition. The nutrition's good. Having a results, start here, training tips, and FAQ, very important, because the job of story highlights is to warm up, pre-qualify, and just objection handle. So FAQ does the objection handling, training tips, results, that builds the trust, and start here gives people a bit of direction. At the end of that, of the start here story highlights, you can have actually just like a CTA to a lead magnet or something, because obviously they're going to be a bit more warmed up. In the next video, I'm going to go over the story highlights which you'll need. Then on to the pin post. Having a who I am client result as it already is, but we'll improve it, and having a offer plus lead magnet at the end is the way to go. So the who I am, this is over here, and this is just going to be a video of going over who you are, your intentions, and your backstory. So then when people land on your profile, they go to your pin post, they see your pin post. Also having a thumbnail explaining what it is, just a text thumbnail basically saying who I am. So when they press on that, they can see your backstory, they can connect with you on an emotional level, because you've gone into your backstory and where you started from to where you are at now. Therefore, you're going to find the people. Not only are you going to find people from people who land on your profile, it's going to do well the reach originally organically, and it's going to get some people who are emotionally hooked because they're where you used to be, and they can see obviously it's worked because you are in a far better position. You have got the physique, you have the nutrition, you have the health that they want. So they are going to sort of just trust what you have to say a lot more, and therefore I guess it's the best way to describe authority. So that's a who I am post video even. The next is having a client result. Now for the client result, this is going to be a post. So you're going to have two slides, and the first slide is going to be a call with you and the client. And this is just going to go over his sort of story and how it's gone. And then underneath it, it's going to have a CTA for more info. And that is going to go to like a automated message, which we are actually going to go over in the next video. Everything is always going to be improving now. And that's just, so people know that you've gotten results and can see a live testimonial for people. And then slide 2 is just a really clean one, having the before and after alongside the testimonial. Therefore, they can see it from the person themselves and see that they're happy with what's happened. And obviously, you've got a visual version of this, so everyone knows where they started from, etc. Just all building trust and making you seem like an authority. And when people land on it, they're going to trust you a lot more, or they're going to keep the initial trust and not lose any, because there's proof that you've gotten people results. You say you can do something and you can back it up. Very important. And then finally, an offer and lead magnet. So that is going to just be a video format. And what you're going to do is state your offer, what you do, and how you can help them. Then at the end of the video, have a CTA with tons of value, and that's going to be a lead magnet, obviously. And that's going to just go to some free resources. overwhelm them with free value, because you're going to get a lot in return. You're going to get people emotionally invested and they go into mentally think they have to pay you back in some way, and that most of the time that's paying because they feel like they've got so much value for free. It feels wrong not to give them anything back in return. Now, a live example is Alex Hormozy and me. Obviously, I've not been on a call with him, but when I opted into his profile funnel, I got a free chapter of his new book, which is unreleased. It feels very sort of exclusive and private for that one, for me, obviously, because it's like not everybody else gets it unless they do what I did and opted into where I did. Therefore, it just feels quite exclusive and special type of thing. Therefore, you just emotionally wired to buy something from them. It works like a charm. But this is one of my client Omar's lead magnet for personal branding. Maybe near the end of the video I'll go through the lead magnet itself, the actual page and how it works. But literally all it is, it's a DMCTA and an automation on ManyChat will send the message and send a link to the lead magnet. They'll fill out their information and I'll send them an email from it, but it's all set up, and we could go through that on another video. But yeah, so that is that, and it works like a charm. Definitely have them free. Very important you do. For the YouTube, this is sort of what I was thinking. And here, in the big ones, these are free ideas for the coach himself. Now, if you are any other coach, here are free fill in the blank ones that you can use, which are performing very well at the minute. They're SEO rich, and they're going to shape you as an authority, which is the main thing. In these videos, the most important thing is how you have the description. And this is an example of mine. This is what I have in every single one of my descriptions. The Instagram going back to the home page, really, where they can, just get an overview of everything and get a glimpse of even more value. Then having the Calendly, where they book a call underneath if they are ready to take the next steps. Because remember, they're watching 20-minute long videos, which makes it a lot easier to nurture them quicker and, just be able to sell to them faster. And then under that, the lead magnet. Going back to this, you can just have one lead magnet that you give in every video. As long as in the lead magnet, you've got all of this value, and in the doc at the bottom, you've got another separate link to another Google Doc funneling to maybe an offer doc, which we'll go over in another video, like I've already said, but just keep in mind. So all three, very important to have. Now, that is sort of what I've done for this video. For the video ideas itself, I just recommend posting 5 videos of sort of just will shape you as an authority figure. They'll answer any questions. There'll be a pain point. Having 5 of them, value videos, have that. And then 1 video a week is going to be related to a personal one, and that is going to be more like a behind the scene, and that is going to be a day in a life. Therefore, people can see your day in a life. They're going to again get emotionally connected because they see you have something that they want. They're going to trust what you have to say. All the psychology again, and it goes a far lot deeper than just a day in a life and social media for entertainment. It's psychologically made if you do it right. And then finally, a personality video, and this can be whatever you want, and that's going to be another just video, 1 a week. So in total, you're going to be posting 7 videos a week. You don't want to overcomplicate it with Instagram, because Instagram is a different algorithm to TikTok and YouTube. You can post as much as you want on TikTok and YouTube because it's different algorithms. But Instagram, you open up Instagram on your phone and it just goes to post straight away. You can't be like flooding it with loads because it's just never going to show up. So posting 1 a week, 1 a day is the way to go now. Unless you do go down the trial reels route, which is a whole different story, which I'll make a different video on. But yes, as we we're saying, 5 value videos, 1 personal video and 1 personality video. And that personality video can be anything. It doesn't have to have a hook. It doesn't have to have anything. Just something personal. It could be you reading a Bible chapter. It could be you working out in the gym. Just personal. You want a personal touch in your account. Therefore, it makes you look a little bit more lively and not as selly, so it makes people trust you even more on a personal basis. But yeah, hopefully this helps and you have guys got some value from this and can take some stuff away from it. Now, if you are looking to scale your coaching offer, drop me a message and we can absolutely make something work. Take care, guys. Have a great one.